Hey everybody, and welcome back for another unboxing and review of my Star Trek Starship Collection from Eaglemoss. This week's episode will be on the Miranda class, more specifically the USS Reliant, as seen in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Alright, let's get this puppy out of here. Alright, so here's the stand, made out of metal, as always. This is already worrying. The last ship I got with the hole at the back here for the stand, it was the Defiant, and that was a nightmare. But who knows, maybe that'll be different this time around. The back has the felt fabric here, and the name of the ship, U.S.S. Reliant, NCC 1864. Alright, let's check out the stand now. See what we're getting ourselves into. Okay, this is more like it. This stand is actually in there very secure. It doesn't rock back and forth, and it doesn't rock from side to side. So that's already starting to look up. Now for the ship. Alright. USS Reliant. So already you can see what I love when it comes to Starfleet ships. The Aztecing on the hull here. You can also see it in the shadow. Always looks different in different types of light, which I one of the things I love about it. You can see the phaser ball turrets here and here and here. RCS thrusters there and there. The name looks good, the registry looks good. Nice detail on the bridge there. Along the back here. The mega phasers here and here. Torpedo pod. All their torpedoes come out of. Alright, let's take a quick look at the back here. Oh, that's neat. It's got the 1 and the 2 on the doors. At least they didn't screw that up. There's the impulse crystal. Very nice. Aft launchers. And the cells are looking pretty good. Alright. So I just tried to get a zoom in over here, but I can't get my camera to focus. But I assure you, it says United Federation of Planets, NCC 1864. So very nice attention to detail there. So on the side here it says Starship U.S.S. Reliant. And a nice detail. You can see the detail in the windows here, all the different decks. So that's pretty neat. The ship always had a really kick-ass front view. A lot of mixed reactions for this ship. A lot of people argue that the underslung nacelles is an aesthetic of the Klingons. Therefore, it has no place on a Starfleet vessel. I personally think that's a load of crap. You know, the Klingons were formidable enemies, in my opinion, and Starfleet designed a ship with underslung nacelles to see what the deal was, see what kind of performance they can get out of them versus the way they normally put nacelles. So I don't think that's I don't really think that's a specific Klingon aesthetic. I think it works just fine with a Starfleet ship, and the Reliant looks really awesome. So there's that added bonus too. All right, let's check out the bottom of the ship. As expected, the Aztecing looks awesome. See the phaser ball turrets there. And it almost looks like there are little balls there. It looks like they actually went that extra mile for the detail. Yeah, I feel it actually. That's pretty neat. Pretty cool. Alright, here's the bottom view. The side view. The back view. and the front view. And then we'll move on to the top view, which looks fantastic. And there you have it. Now, I just had a quick thought. One annoyance, in my mind at least, even though it was really neat that they put the 1 and the 2 in the shell bay doors there, I believe those doors are blue. I know, small nitpicking, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't point that out. So I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be blue or dark gray or something along those lines. So that's a little annoying, but a little. Now let's see how this displays. Okay, so the ship is on there, and the stand is perfect. The ship, on the other hand, doesn't really, like, it's better than the Defiant, but it's still kind of wobbly, so, you know, that's a little worrisome. Be careful when you're displaying this. But the stand stays in place, which keeps the ship in place very nicely, and it looks really good. It looks fantastic on its stand. Alright, let's put this thing down. Alright, let's move on to the magazine. So here we are with the U.S.S. Reliant Miranda class starship. Nice shot of what looks like a CG model. Yeah, this is definitely a CG model. It's a beautiful CG model, I should say. That looks really cool. There's some shots from Wrath of Khan. And there's some shots of it getting ganked in Wrath of Khan. Alright. Shot from the movie. Not sure where that's from. It could be from the movie. I don't remember seeing that planet though. It's been a long time. And I shot the bottom and the front, and then we've got the top and the back, and as you can see, those doors are gray. So, you know, all it would have taken was a little gray door and the numbers, but they opted for black numbers instead of white numbers on a dull gray hull background. You know, it's annoying, but whatever. Conceptual arts for the Reliant. Originally they were going to have the nacelles upwards and torpedo pod below, which honestly I don't mind that configuration either. I think that looks pretty cool. And we have a shot of it here in the back. Here's some concept art of what it looks like what they ended up going with. Something close to it at least. Some more concept art. And then the finished product. Oh, there's somebody working on the actual studio model here. There it is again. And as you can see, next week's episode is going to be on the Akira class. So that's going to be fun. Oh, that was a fun magazine. Let's move on to the rating now. The displayability of the ship is pretty good. Like I said, the stand is very solid. Once you get it in place, the stand I mean, then I would suggest putting the ship on, because the ship does not hug well with the stand. It does move an awful lot, but because the stand is solid and not wobbly and on an angle, honestly the risk of this falling off once you pick the place for it is almost non-existent. But it is still a little worrying, so it will affect my rating of the displayability, and it will get a 9 out of 10 as a result. The ship itself, fantastic. The detail is wonderful. The Aztecing looks great. The only honest-to-God issue that I had with this thing was the shuttle bay doors. At first I was excited because they actually put the numbers on there, but then I realized that the shuttle bay doors are missing a color detail, which, you know, is very minor, and is not going to affect my rating so much, but it does affect it, and this ship will also get a 9 out of 10. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more content, please click on that subscribe button and make sure you click on the bell button to turn on notifications. It's located right next to the subscribe button. And if you guys want to see any of my other stuff, you can check them out here. I do Star Trek Online videos and Counter-Strike videos. And for my unboxings, I do Firefly Cargo Crate. Occasionally I do Loot Crate. And I do Sci-Fi/Sci Fan Block from Nerd Block. And more of these videos. So that's it everybody. Thanks again for watching. And see you all next week.